Letters, 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 letters for the 29th, the afternoon of the 29th of March 2021. Good afternoon. Carla Green says most of Wonderhussy's videos are her with no makeup at all, but she's smart. That's why people watch. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You could have two people. You could have Wonderhussy that just sits there and does nothing, and then you could have the smart, intelligent Wonderhussy with the same appearance. And I would prefer that her, because she's got a brain, she's funny. I mean, it's like Morgan's the same way. Morgan, she's good looking. You can't argue with that. But at the same time, she has a personality that we all have to think is oddly compelling, and her videos are fun and all that other stuff. So, cult of personality is a big point. But if you take cult of personality plus very good looking person, and since I think a lot of these nomad people that are in our audience here are men, a lot of them are, that equals ka-ching, 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 right? Roadside Camper says, I'm sure no one minds looking at someone easy to look at, but ultimately, I watch these nomad channels, including the women, for the challenges they endure. If it gets too easy, it becomes less interesting to me. I definitely don't watch to see them stroke their pit hair, their armpit hair. Now, again, it's true. Compelling drama is why we watch. I mean, that's why we watch television, whether it's a game show or a talent show. It's drama. People are competing, they're challenging, they're rising above hurdles, whatever, And that's, I think, why we like to watch a lot of the nomads. It's not just, okay, I'm doing a touristy thing now, and I'm driving down a road, and now I'm going to cook up some gloppy food. The ones that are really the ones that are most interesting are the ones where they're having vehicle problems or even relationship problems, or they're dealing with some issue in their life, whether it be financial or whatever. At least that makes it somewhat compelling and dramatic, right? Wonderhussy doesn't shave her pits, but Dave does. You want to see mine? Honestly think I have less pit hair than she does, but I don't shave. I would love to be. I don't want to have to shave anything. I hate shaving. I shape having my head. I hate shaving my head. I hate shaving this. But this is all I do, okay? Chris says, while I agree that Lamont Black Bigelow's cemetery death true crime videos are probably not that advertiser friendly until he actually shows his monthly AdSense earnings, or that or actually shows, his videos being demonetized, I would take his sob story with a grain of salt, just saying, I don't know. There was a time when I knew Lamont, and he wasn't making any money on YouTube, and he was very hesitant even about taking donations. He'd send your donation back. So now I don't know. He, with 200,000 subscribers, and I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of views he gets every day. He's got to be making some money, even if a good chunk of his videos are demonetized to some degree. He should show maybe his a screen grab of his creator studio, and then we could all see the little green lights or the yellow lights or the whatever lights, because they put little lights by your videos to let you know whether they're monetized or not. I don't know. You know what? If you want to help Lamont out and you believe his story, send him some money. If you don't. It's up to you. This is very straightforward. Melissa says, I love you, Camo Dave. And I do too. Sun Lotus says, don't worry about Wonderhussy's armpit hair, guys. You literally have zero chance with her anyway. We always say there's a certain reason why people are nomadic the way they are, I'm not Chuck says Casey isn't in television because she probably didn't get along with her bosses. Carolyn's RV life probably, doesn't, particularly want to be around people unless they agree with her on politics. I don't know. But what? RV Rebel Girl is friendly. She earned her own living in retirement and really travels, while Wonderhussy is down to earth and extremely photogenic, despite the hairy pits. And he stopped watching Unstoppable Morgan. So anyway, again, I think what I'm not Chuck is saying is the reason he watches various women on YouTube is not so much for their appearances, but for the quality of their content, right? Coastal Kev says he's not a big fan of armpit hair. He also doesn't really care about nose rings, neck tattoos, or, yeah. Just cover up during your filming. When the camera is off, it's okay to let it out. Am I boring you?
No.
God, I'm right in the middle of doing my letters and he's yawning. Jeez. BB Move says it's Monday. Where is the hair? Should I care? Hair everywhere. There's hair in the air. Larry at 5280 says Wonderhussy does have good content, and I don't mind that she's not hard to look at. The Doxinator says count how many times Dave says beautiful in any particular video, right? And guess what you'll win? You'll win this doggy. That's right. You'll win this beautiful old dog. That's all yours. She's all yours now. I'm kidding. We love these dogs. They're wonderful. Frugal says, I don't know if you did show the DC cherry blossom phenomenon, but I heard it is now time for it. You know, Go Frugal, we did see the cherry blossoms from a distance there while we were walking around, me and Brian, yesterday, but it was kind of rainy, and it was kind of a long walk over there, and we wanted to see some other things. You know, there are cherry blossoms all over the place around the DC area. Yeah, I can walk out behind the apartment complex here, and there are cherry blossoms. So, you know, do you really need to go to the tidal basin to see them? Kevin Cole says the only thing worse than not being talked about... Wait, I gotta get this right. Kevin Cole says the only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. What? I think it's the other way around, isn't it? If people aren't talking about you, no one's paying attention to you. But if they're talking about you, they're going to say some nasty stuff about you. So if people are talking about you, that's good, right? Unless you don't want them talking about you, and then it's bad, right? Right? Finally, Chase in 70 says, this is getting old with all these live chats and other crap. Get back to your old format. We will. This is a special vacation-y week for Camo Dave. So Brian's here, and people seem to like me and Brian in the videos, so we're going to be milking that this week, okay? So me and Brian live chats every evening this week, and then next week I'll be back in lonely old Morganton all by myself, and we'll be back to just me and Crotchy in the videos, and that's it. Okay, so we're at whatever time. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever. I'll do 5 videos a day. But we'll be back to the regular schedule next week. But, you know, it's a holiday week. Easter's coming up. We are having a little bit of fun and doing some things a little bit differently. So, again, thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. You have a wonderful rest of your Monday, the 26th of March, 2021. Thank you for watching. He just yawned again.
I can't help it, man. I get on this couch, it's like,
Vlog under.